Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Icepick and I'm going to show you today how to defeat the Horseback Adventure with losing less than 500 recruits. So there are a few things we are going to learn here. First of all, new technique when fighting, it's called blocking. We'll talk about that later. And the second one is we are going to use our bowmen instead of our recruits in order to defeat this adventure and also get ourselves quest that probably all of you have, that is defeat the Horseback Adventure with losing less than 500 recruits. So how are we going to do that? Of course we're not going to sacrifice our more valuable soldiers. We are going to use our bowmen instead of recruits on occasions, so our total loss would be less than 500 recruits. Okay, so first of all you start at this northeast section. You're going to want to transfer all of your generals here. You can freely transfer generals through enemy zone. The only time when you will get intercepted is when you do the actual attacking. So you do not have to fear, you can just transfer all of your generals here. So first of all, with this general over here, we are going to attack this camp and then this one. After that we will have this area all free. So as probably all of you know by this point, you only need to defeat the Bandit Leader and not all the camps in an area to free an area. So once we defeat this leader, we will be able to have the area here, so without fighting this camp here. That's always a good thing, since we do want to minimize our losses. So let's just wait for my generals to come. In the meantime, I'm going to talk you through the blocking procedure. So what is blocking? Blocking is special type of attack when you send your one general as a decoy and another general to attack your true target. So let's say for example this one here. Okay, so this camp and this camp are protecting the Bandit Leader. Because when you are attacking, if you want to raid this and your general comes in this area, he is going to be intercepted by this camp. So you can see the area of effect here. So what would the blocking be? Well, this camp would not be able to intercept your general if this camp is fighting another general. So our goal would be the following: send one general, usually alone. These generals cannot die, they only suffer injuries and they need some time to recover. So you're going to send one here. Once that general is fighting, you would be sending another one here. Of course your timing would have to be perfect, since you want to enter the fight at the same time this general is fighting here, so that the camp cannot intercept your primary target. So but I'm going to show you that just a few moments after. In order to complete this adventure, you would need at least 2 generals. So that's a bare minimum. in order to complete it with the requirement of losing less than 500 recruits and using the advanced tactics as blocking. I'm assuming that all of you have at least 2 generals. This can be done faster when you have 3. I do believe that when you have 5 and all the soldiers here, you can do this without any wait period. So, but I do not still have 5 generals, only have 3. So I am going to have to wait a second. Okay, let us see our first combat. Just free all those soldiers, and then I'm going to assign them. Okay, this placement is very important. These 2 are not, but this one has to be here. So choose this general. You give him 47 recruits. Say 47. And maximum number of soldiers. So you will need to have 153 soldiers in order to complete this adventure successfully. You would also need more than 200 bowmen and more than 200 recruits. I did not have enough free spots, so I only brought 116, but as soon as some of my recruits die, I will make a couple of more bowmen, and probably most of you do the same way, since you do not have 2,000 or 3,000 troops at your disposal at one point. So 47 recruits, 157 soldiers. We use that to strike this camp first. As I've said before, you cannot strike the leader, you will get intercepted. So we are going to defeat this one. After that, we are going to strike the bandit leader. I'm just going to show you what you have to use. I'm not going to do it now. So once this is defeated, we get this free territory. So as you can see, this middle section has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 camps and a bandit leader. So it would be quite an impossible task to defeat all of them and still get that challenge, do not lose less than 500 recruits. Oh, more than 500 recruits, sorry. So we are going to attack the bandit, this leader, directly. So there is a position here, which I believe it is just around here. I'm going to do some testing, and you can attack this leader directly. So as you can see, this is area of effect 1 and this is area of effect 2. I think there is a small line in between where your general can go through, and actually he's not intercepted by any of these camps. But it's a bit harder to achieve that. It is easier if you send a decoy general here and then strike this bandit camp, although you will lose this general and you will have to wait for him to recover before you can go further, unless you have lots of generals at your disposal. So okay, for our next goal, this bandit leader here, we are going to use 28 recruits. So 28 recruits, 152 soldiers, and the rest would be bowmen. Once we free this territory by defeating this leader camp, we will go freeing our central position here, and then destroy this camp, and this camp, and then this. At final stages, you will have an option to select whether you want to do some blocking or you just want to attack, lose more soldiers, and so on. For example, if you don't have enough time, you would probably choose to lose 100 more units and complete the adventure than purchasing the adventure again and losing more and more units just in order to complete it. So I do advise don't come in here unless you have 2 generals, or be prepared to lose a bunch of your soldiers. Okay, we defeated this bandit camp here, but in order to defeat this one, you need to be placed in a special position. So this position is right behind these rocks. Why is there? Because you would be able to attack this bandit leader by not being intercepted this or this one. So in order to defeat him, you are going to need 48 recruits and 152 soldiers. So click OK, and attack this bandit leader camp here. And that is it. Once you have defeated him, all those camps will disappear. Okay, so we come to our first blocking situation. After we defeated the middle part, just leave this general as it is, but now he is going to be a decoy general, and use another one to transfer just around here. So as to the east as possible in this section. So in this general we're going to place 1 recruit, 129 bowmen and 70 longbowmen. On this one, just use 1 bowman or 1 recruit or whatever. So you're going to select this general and attack this camp, and select this general and attack the bandits leader. So take this general, strike there, and once he is out, we are going to start counting. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and start hitting this one. So that's about it. About 10 to 12 seconds. So the only important thing is that these are fighting when this one comes around the bandit leader. So as you can see, this one should be intercepted at the moment, but that did not happen since this general has been attacking this camp and this camp was occupied. So this general is going to lose. This one will have to recover, but this one will defeat the bandit camp. We only lost 1 soldier here. Not soldier, 1 unit, I meant 1 bowman. This one is going to be defeated and we are going to win this territory. Next up are those 2 camps here. So you can either choose to block this one 2 times or defeat this camp and destroy those 2. So whatever you like. I prefer to just destroy this camp since I don't want to lose much time waiting for my generals to recover. Okay, for this camp here you are going to need 28 recruits and 62 soldiers. But you can place as many soldiers as you like. Just don't use any of those other units you have, since these one are attacking the weakest target. We want to lose either recruits. You're going to have to use 28 of them. So your max loss would be 28 recruits, at least 62 soldiers. You can place more, doesn't matter. Or instead of recruits, you can use bowmen. I think you're gonna need more than 40, like 45 or something like that. You can use the calculator I've shown you in one of my previous videos to get the exact number. So let us just strike here. Once we finish up this camp here, you can use either block or you can use what I've shown you now. So for blocking, you would place one general around here and one general around here. You would first strike this camp here with this general and wait till he is around this territory, and then strike this camp with the general right here. So he would just come into the combat at the moment this general is going here. But I didn't want to lose any more generals since I want to complete my adventure as soon as possible. Nevertheless, this will grant you less than 500 recruits on this adventure. Okay, for this general here, we are going to need 80 recruits and 120 soldiers. I already sent my general. And for this general here, we are going to need 35 recruits, 71 soldier, and 94 long bowmen. So here we are at our final bandit camp. Everything else is cleared. You have to set up your generals like this. So one is here, right underneath those 3 cactuses. The other one is here below this rock. So this is the attacking general, 25 recruits, 100 bowmen, and 75 long bowmen. And this is our decoy general, 1 bowman. So use him to attack. Wait just a couple of seconds and send out the other one. And that is it, folks. This is over. If you like the content, subscribe, leave a comment. There will be more adventure videos to follow. Bye bye.